Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Great. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about motivating employees. And as we talk about this specifically, we're going to talk about the differences in using cash versus gift cards in methods of motivation. Now, as we go through the agenda today, specifically, we'll talk about the differences between cash and gift cards and the incentives that are perceived from both of those. We'll talk about that perception that is given and how employees perceive the differences between cash and gift cards. And then we'll talk about the emotion that is felt and why gift cards are a better option. Now, why do we have to motivate employees? As we all know, employees need motivation sometimes. It's a method for us to be able to help achieve our goals that we have, whether at a team level or at a company level. It helps with employee retention. We've got the ability to help employees feel like they are cared for and appreciated, and motivation, whether it be from cash or gift cards, is a motivating factor. It's also a method of recognition, a way to incentivize and show and reflect those who are performing to the highest level. Now, cash, as we think about cash, it's most people think that that's kind of the obvious thing. There's no restraints on how it's used. They can get the cash, they can go do whatever they want with it, and it's going to motivate and incentivize anyone to do that. But what's found is that cash just gets deposited into the same bank account as someone's payroll check, and it ends up just getting used to pay bills. And because of that, the perception is that there's less value. So if I've got a paycheck coming in of let's say $5,000, and I've got this bonus potential or an incentive of $500 in cash, there's that perception that value is not there. Now, on the flip side, gift cards can be used for something that's very desired. That's usually a non-budgeted, non-essential type item. So the perception is big. I mean, if you think about your day-to-day life, how often do you go out to eat, for example, or how often do you splurge and go spend $100 at a particular department store that you wouldn't normally spend, or on a shopping spree for clothes? So the perception is that gift cards are more valued just because it's able to be used on something that you wouldn't normally spend on, whereas that cash goes into the bank account and just gets deposited with the rest of the money and gets used to pay bills. And I've seen that myself. You get those cash bonuses and it just goes to pay bills. Now, on the flip side, from an emotional perspective, gift cards are perceived of a greater value because they give a greater, the lower performers, I guess specifically, as we look at this, is the lower performers perceive this as and give them even more greater effort, because there's this tendency that because it's perceived as something that's of greater value, they're going to go after it more. And so what's seen is that your lower performers are actually going to perform better because they want to receive one of these gift cards. They're going to fight for it that much more because, again, if I'm already getting paid a paycheck and I don't get the incentive, well, I still get my paycheck. Well, if the incentive is a gift card, well, if I don't win it, it's zero. Whereas if I get it, I have something and I have something. So in the end, gift card contests tend to be more memorable. They're more positive. And in the end, we the research shows that individuals tend to fight for them a little bit more. So in summary, gift cards are a better incentive tool. As managers, we should be actively looking for ways to incentivize our teams, strategizing in ways that's going to increase productivity. We want to make sure that employees know that we care about them, and we should be communicating to them that we do care about them. So use gift cards as a means of incentivizing your teams, and you'll see better productivity because of it. Thank you.